Karen complained my lawn was too green, demanded paint. Got fined for property vandalism. The sun dipped low, casting long shadows across my pristine lawn. A patch of emerald pride I'd nurtured for years. Every blade was a testament to sweat-soaked weekends, carefully chosen fertilizers, and a quiet defiance against the suburban monotony of Willow Creek. My name's Tom, and my lawn wasn't just grass, it was my sanctuary. But Karen, my neighbor of 5 years, saw it differently. To her, it was an affront, a glaring spotlight on her own neglected yard, patchy and brown from years of indifference. It started with a knock. Karen stood on my porch, her lips pursed, arms crossed, her voice sharp as a blade. Your lawn's too green, Tom. It's unnatural. People are talking. It's making my yard look bad. I blinked, stunned. Too green? I laughed, thinking it was a joke, but her eyes narrowed. I'm serious. Paint it or something. Tone it down. Her demand was absurd, but the fire in her gaze told me she wasn't backing down. I shut the door, heart pounding, unsure whether to be amused or alarmed. Days later, the neighborhood buzzed. Karen had rallied a small posse, Mrs. Jenkins, who nodded at everything Karen said, and Carl, a retiree who just wanted peace. They stood at the edge of my property, whispering, pointing. I caught snippets. Unnatural, arrogant, community standards. My lawn, my pride, was now a battleground. I tried reasoning with Karen at the next HOA meeting, my voice steady but tight. It's just grass, Karen. I water it, I mow it. What's the problem? Her response was a petition, signed by 10 neighbors, demanding I neutralize my lawn's color to maintain aesthetic harmony. I refused. That's when things escalated. One night, I woke to a strange hissing sound. Flashlight in hand, I ran outside. Karen stood there, a can of gray spray paint in her grip, defacing my lawn with ugly streaks. You forced me to do this, she hissed, her face twisted with rage. I grabbed her arm, not hard, just to stop her. She screamed, drawing neighbors from their homes. Lights flicked on, phones came out, and suddenly, I was the villain. He attacked me, Karen wailed, clutching her arm. The crowd murmured, judgmental eyes on me. Enter Lily, a shy 16-year-old from across the street. The twist in this tale. She'd been filming from her window, her phone capturing everything Karen's vandalism, her lies. Lily, who barely spoke to anyone, stepped forward the next day, trembling but resolute, and showed the HOA board her video. The room fell silent as Karen's paint-soaked hands flashed across the screen, her voice demanding I fix my lawn. The board's president, a stern woman named Clara, turned to Karen. You've got no defense here. Karen's face crumpled, but not with remorse, with fury at being caught. The fallout was swift. Karen was fined $2,000 for property vandalism, her reputation in tatters. I expected relief, but as I stood on my still green lawn, now scarred with gray patches, my chest ached. This wasn't victory. My sanctuary was tainted, not just by paint but by the rift it had caused. Neighbors avoided my gaze. Karen's allies whispered about overreacting. Even Lily, the hero, faced snide comments from Karen's friends for snitching. The community I'd loved felt fractured, poisoned by petty envy and misplaced righteousness. I tried to fix the lawn, but the paint had seeped deep, killing patches of grass. Each dead spot was a reminder of the cost of pride, mine and Karen's. I wondered if I'd pushed too hard, flaunted too much. Maybe my lawn was too green, not for aesthetics, but for the harmony we'd lost. Clara, the board president, stopped by one evening, her eyes soft. You didn't deserve this, Tom, but maybe we all need to listen more. Her words lingered, a quiet call to bridge the divide. The bitter truth settled in. Karen's fine didn't heal the scars on my lawn or in Willow Creek. We were neighbors, bound by proximity, yet torn by ego. I replanted, hoping new grass might mend more than just my yard. But as I worked, I saw Karen watching from her window, her face unreadable. Was it shame? Defiance? I'd never know. What do you think? Where does the line fall between standing your ground and letting go for the sake of peace?